Let's dive in right first where we left from. The central universe. You've landed in paradise. And we are trying to let you know who are the other finaliters, mortals, who have made it with you. Because the core of the finaliter are companies of 1,000. And let's see how they are formed. Who are the other finaliters? So, we have paradise, we have the central universe, we have the super universe, and we have the local universes. They are finaliters from paradise, beings that you have no idea about, created. They are secrets of paradise which no one has any good idea, but they are the new revelation shows there are many different beings. So they are also working towards a final goal, just like even us have been working to make it to paradise from our material worlds of creation. There are angels too who have been working hard to make it to paradise, and other beings. And so I bring you revelation, who are these beings? So now in paradise, we have paradise finaliters. Who they are, we have not been informed. There are many secrets. And then there are Havana finaliters, finaliters from the central universe. Remember that the central universe has its inhabitants who have been there from eternity. They were not created, they were spoken into existence the moment the central universe came into existence. There are 7 different types of life in the central universe. We have material kind of life. We have Urantia kind of beings, semi-material, semi-spiritual. That's Urantia. So we said we have material beings, Urantia beings, semi-material, semi-spirit. We have spiritual beings. And we have also transcendental beings. We have ultimate kind of beings, neither finite, nor absolute, nor finite, nor infinite. We have absolute. And then we have co-absolute and absolute type of beings. All that may not make meaning to you now, but those are 7 different levels, hopefully. But each of those 7 different types of beings are subdivided into 3 parts, each of which is further subdivided into 70 parts. And each of those 70 parts further subdivided into 1,000. All those are different orders of beings that you will encounter in each of the massive spheres that are considered also the mind schools of the infinite spirit, where mortals pursue their training. Also you need to understand, and this will excite you. You need to understand that the spirit gravity force from the eternal sun in paradise that upholds all spiritual creation and spiritual beings, that spirit gravity force is very powerfully felt in the central universe. Another force that is powerfully felt is the mind gravity circuit of the infinite spirit. These 2 forces, the spirit gravity force and the mind gravity force, create a powerful Godward impulse in the spiritual and all manner of beings. You are powerfully attracted to paradise incessantly, and it is intense. And the spiritual energies from the spiritual force of the eternal sun pervade the whole paradise, the whole central universe, even the grand universe and the master universe. These forces drive everyone in paradise. Everyone wants, there is a compulsion to find and know God. Powerful forces. Another dimension of the central universe and paradise is worship, because worship is the most exquisite experience for all creation, and worship in paradise. You have to be taught the worship technique, or you would be there for 100 years plus, hundreds of years trying to reach satisfaction. You have to be shown how to worship, and worship in paradise can be spontaneous without ceasing to where the Trinity has to come out and signal that they are okay now. Paradise, the ultimate goal of everyone. This is Dr. Zach bringing you revelation from the infinity of paradise. So, we were talking now about who are the finaliters. I just let you know that there are so many varieties of beings that you will encounter in the central universe who have been there from eternity, transcendentals, absolute, all manner. But also, there will be travelers, not residents of the central universe of paradise, but travelers from the grand universe. They have to be perfect. No one can enter the central universe and paradise unless you're perfect. And which is what makes it so sad when you see the current state of our morals on this planet Earth, the planet of Urantia. We got it wrong the first time about why we need to be beautiful, good, truthful, with love. Now, we know that it is not because if you don't, God will roast you in an eternal fire. No, that's from the former theologies. Now we know better. The infinite love of the Father would never allow him to do such things. God wants you to be lovely, to be beautiful, to be good, truthful, because that kind of attitude allows the seven adjutant mind spirits who are creating your immortal estate, the immortal soul. Their work goes faster and better when you're godly. And only when you're godly can you be fused at resurrection with the divine spirit of the Most High. Come on. No hell, no devils, no demons. Stop that stuff and understand the fabulous future is waiting you. Today we're discussing paradise. So, the finaliters, you're in paradise. Who is with you? You are now about to be given the final oath, the oath to become a finaliter forever in the service of the Most High. For you now to be given the authority to exist in eternity, in light and life. You join the core of mortal finaliters. And the core of mortal finaliters is not just humans. No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There are finaliters from paradise who also have been shooting for the same goal like you. You've been shooting for perfection, from the animal to perfection. Those in paradise have also got other goals. They are called paradise finaliters. Then we have Havana finaliters, finaliters from the central world, the central universe rather. And then we have also finaliters, glorified mortal finaliters, human beings who made it to paradise. A stupendous journey of perfection like no other. Wake up, mortals. So glorified mortals like us. Then we have adopted seraphim, this guardian angel that is in charge of the work of creating your immortal soul. Once you resurrect, many of those guardian angels, seraphic angels, become so close to mortals, and God has also created a path for them to become personalized with their own fragment of God, the thought adjuster. God has created a way for those seraphim to also become personalized and go through the journey of ascension to paradise like mortals, and they can also join the mortal core of the finality, the 1000. We'll talk about that. So, the adopted seraphim, that's the other group of finalities. We have also transcendental finalities. The transcendentals are neither finite nor absolute. They nor infinite. Sorry, let me repeat that. They are neither finite nor infinite. They are absolute. They are from the last age before us, were the transcendentals. The transcendentals also have their own goal of ascension. The transcendental's ultimate dream is to be with the ultimate God in the master universe. So we have the transcendental finalities. We have the absolute finalities. That's another discussion. Who are the absolutes? So we also have another core of finalities that no one knows about right now, but which many angel philosophers and what think will be and yet created or eventuated beings from the master universe in creation. What is interesting, and let me share this with you all right now, which has also been like a very interesting thing to me. The 1 billion spheres of the central universe, the angels say they are massive, and that only in paradise and the central universe could God create such massive spheres for habitation, because, unlike what all of you think, spirit beings don't exist just in the real world. No, spirit beings exist in material worlds. Material may be different from this mortal material stuff. In central universe, it's all different, but they are real worlds. But what's interesting is that out of those billion worlds over there, currently, out of the 7 trillion inhabited planets, only 1% of that area of the central universe, only 1% is being used for the purposes of mortal finalities. 1% only. And also for the activities of actually those who have already reached paradise, the actual finalities, only 1,000th of the whole of that billion world enterprise is being used for that purpose. Ask yourself, why then all the rest is being maintained in such glory and grandeur? For what? I myself was thinking, because the Revelation says that the master universe in creation is got 70,000 aggregates of matter, and each of those aggregates is bigger than the one super universe. So, what is all that space for? For future destinies? We're talking revelation. We're talking spiritual stuff. There is a lot to talk about. There is a lot you don't know. Listen carefully. So now you know who are the rest of the finalities that will be with you. So now you are in paradise. There is myriads of physical, spiritual, activities going on in paradise, which the angels say they cannot be able to relate to us because we do not have mind and intellect that has the capacity for that. It's a mind-boggling place, without time, without space, and it is infinite. Ponder about this. But at least now, with this talk, you can begin to see that paradise is a real place. Heaven exists. We call it Havana, has existed from eternity. And like John told you in his revelation in the New Testament in those days, the disciples didn't get a lot of things correct because of the times they were in. They did their best. And that's why the writings of many different ancient belief systems, Buddha, Quran, all the others that Confucius, they've been allowed to be in existence because they bring the knowledge of God to the people, however limited it is. But now, the Creator Son who created your local universe, Nibidan, with 10 million inhabited planets, has sent this new revelation. And we bring it to you with joy because we've been searching all our lives for the knowledge of the Most High. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Walk with me. So you are in paradise. And now, the next thing that happens, you will go to Divinington, the bosom of the Father. One of the 7 worlds that surround paradise is called the bosom of the Father, for your final oathing as a finaliter. And you got the embrace of the ultimate Creator, God, the universal Father of everything, in His embrace as a 5th level spirit. Then you become, after that, a 6th level finaliter. And the one who conducts the oath, that is the first time, they say, in this new revelation, that you will encounter the chief of the transcendentals, the master architects, the chief of the master architects. Those are absolute beings who occupy a large part of so-called western part of paradise. He will oath you. And from there, before you leave paradise, you have to encounter and interact and meet with over 1,000 different orders of transcendentals who are a nation unto themselves and who are the age that was there before us. Wake up, mortals. I have so much pleasure to bring you this revelation because for too long we've been thinking of paradise as a ghostly place in the imagination. But now for sure, we know it is a real place. And once you are in paradise and you've been committed into eternal service for the Trinity, you as a finaliter, you are only answerable to the Trinity. There is nowhere in all the super universe governments, the local universe governments, space and time, paradise central, nowhere you can't go. You are a child now of the Most High forever and ever. And you are in the service of the Trinity. You go for missions in the space and time universes. You help the ancients of days in the administration of the super universes. As a finaliter, you are never allowed to go to the universe of your creation until you have covered all the 6 other super universes. And therefore, once now you have covered the 7 super universes in your eternal service to the Trinity, then now that gives you the experiential knowledge of understanding the 7-fold nature of God as exhibited in the 7 super creations of God, the 7 super universes. And you remember I told you, if you're a mortal like me, you are from the super universe of Alvanton. Hello, brothers and sisters. I know I gave a lot of stuff. This has been a remarkable journey, and we are in paradise, ready to start the eternal journey. Remember, the next destiny is the destiny of the ultimate in the master universe in creation. 4 space levels with a total of 70,000 aggregations of matter, each of which is bigger than one of our current super universes. And our current super universes each has 1 trillion inhabited planets. So just think how massive those creations in the master universe is, and how busy we're going to be as the future administrators of those outer universes currently in creation as the finaliters. It is why I've been asking you, mortals on planet Earth, to transfer your seat of identity from the house of clay to the spiritual, because spiritual has eternal value. Remember, the divine fragment of God in you is from eternity. It is perfect. It has eternal values. It has eternity defined in it. It is absolute in whatever aspect you can think of, and has the potential for infinity. That is the divine fragment of God in you. It's the only reason why you potentially can achieve paradise. And we have been on a journey from the headquarters of the super universe of Alvanton, and I've been traveling with you through the central universe to paradise. Perhaps it is a good time to stop, because mortal attention time. We have been created that way, but what is awaiting us? Walk with me. Just put a little bit of faith so that the divine Spirit of God in you can begin to rule over your mortal will and lead you to the perfection of paradise. The angels take you to the problem spots for your experiential journey. The divine Spirit of the Father walking with you leads you to the solutions and eventually to the perfection of paradise. Come on, this is Dr. Zach, today taking you to the infinity of paradise. This is revelation like you have never had it before. For now, I will bid you adieus. And then next time, even more mind-blowing revelations. Stay with me. Stay connected. Love one another. Because, like I said in the last tape, you mortals of planet Earth will be traveling together for billions of years. And when you meet each other in the divine places, the celestial places, you will be so happy, because there are myriads of other creations of God on different levels of reality. It is Dr. Zach.